Bisaya is a dialect in the Philippines that is widely used and understood in Visayas and Mindanao, in most parts of Mindanao to be specific. So if you want to travel in Cebu, in which they almost have the same dialect, although they call it Cebuano. And in Bohol, in Bukidnon, Iligan, here in Cagayan de Oro, Negros Oriental, like Dumaguete, Agusan del Sur and del Norte, Surigao del Sur and del Norte, Davao, Siquijor, and some parts of southern Leyte. They may not really speak Bisaya, but they can understand. So it's very useful that you learn the dialect because it might help you to communicate and at least understand them as well if they will speak to you in Bisaya. So this tutorial is about dissecting the Bisaya sentences that we can use in our tour or in our travel here in the Philippines. So some words might sound like or might really be used in other places, but they may or may not have the same meaning in what I really mean here in my tutorials. So I hope you'll understand something. I'll just present to you three sentences. Okay? So when we travel, we usually, um, most of the time, we buy something. So the first sentence that I'll be teaching you is this: Tagpila ni. Okay. Tagpila means how much. Ni is this. So in English, you ask how much is this? But in Bisaya, you can eliminate the is. So you just say, if you are thinking about a sentence, you can just, how much this? You subtract the is or the are. So, tagpilan ni. Okay. So, it's a bit, the grammar in Bisaya is not very stable since with modernization, we really have like different styles of saying the sentences or stating what we want or what we like. So the next sentence is this one. Unsa sakyan padulong Cebu? Okay. Unsa sakyan padulong Cebu? When you say unsa, it means what? Sakyan, ride. And I mean by ride is anything bus, jeepney, sheep or rather sheep or anything like motorcycle or something. Padulong is going and Cebu is Cebu. So if you really read the English statement, it doesn't sound so good. What ride going to Cebu? If you say that to somebody who speaks English, he may not understand you. So, unsa sakyan padulong Cebu? So, if you can observe, the words that I use are those that really has the translations because it would be difficult to insert or translate the words that we usually use but doesn't have an English translation. Okay? So, okay, that's it. And the last one is this one. Okay. So when you're already tired, you've bought a lot of things and you want to rest and you just want to sleep because you're already very tired. So you can say this to your friend. Balik na ta sa hotel? Okay. Balik na ta sa hotel? Okay. So balik is go back. Na, already. Ta, ta. Okay. Ta, us. Sa, to, and hotel. Sa, you might hear sa, but it has a different usage. So, but in this sentence, it is to hotel. So, balik na ta sa hotel. If you're really very tired, so you can say that to your friend. Okay? So, go back already us to hotel. So, it doesn't sound so good in English version. But that's it. Those are the sentences. It's just three, but for the tips, I'll give you tips to have a closer to perfect Bisaya sentence. You might want to use a simpler version, the simplest version you can ever create in your English sentence, or you can create an English sentence in your mind, but you have to choose the simplest minus the be form of verbs rather. And then when you construct a sentence, usually in Bisaya, questions like what, who, where, how, verbs and adjectives usually come in the beginning of the sentence, as you may notice, as you have noticed in the sentences I have given you. So that's it. Just subtract the do or is, are, those things. They don't really have a direct translation in Bisaya. Although some of it, but not really. Especially is and are, they don't really have a direct translation. And Bisaya words also might have ug, ang, or those things. it it also doesn't have a direct translation in English. So what's important in learning a language? Just learn to familiarize the words, so that you can develop the good communication skills. So thank you. That's it for these tutorials. Good day.